Hello everybody, welcome to another stream. Today I have a very special mission, and if you look closely at the top right corner of my medals, I'm very close to Dynasty League, and I have never been there. So I would like to reach it today, and I've been playing this game pretty much since it came out. But I've never been in the highest league, but I'm very close now, so I'm hoping, if we get lucky, that we can reach it together. So let me just confirm this. So here, yeah, join the Dynasty League. I want to have these 2,000 crowns. So I need 13 more medals for that. So when the game first came out, or not when it first came out, but when it at the beginning before there was World War, you would get the main thing to play for was to gain medals. It's like the only metric you had. So people were chasing medals. I was chasing medals too. It was also the ranking for the alliances was based on medals, so it was like much more important. And it was really hard because there were not that many players in high levels, in high medal range anyway. But if you look now, you find that players have like crazy medal numbers, like 4,000, 5,000. It's absolutely insane, like way over the 3,200 that is required. Let's actually see, am I in there at all? So before, when people were chasing medals, one of the big problems was that they just could not find a player that was not on peace treaty in their medal range. So I'm not there, right? No. Why would I, right? That would mean this system would actually work well. All right. Anyway, so it was like very hard. They would just always get cannot find a player, and they just couldn't do any attacks at all. And if they did get an attack, or did get an opponent that can attack, then they would only get one medal for it. This is now much easier. So yeah, at that point I gave up on like medal chasing, and I was reached like 2,900 or whatever at my highest, and was like too far away from 3,200. But now it's became much easier, and I do want to start finishing some university leaders, in particular Leonardo. So I'm now at 93. I need a few more of these that are almost done, and then I need the heavy tank research. You see, I'm 6 out of 10 and 10 out of 10, and they just take a long time. They take 7 workers, and they take really like it's like 9, almost 10 days, and then there will be even more later. So I did some math and calculated the crowns you have to spend per worker day, and it's like this Leonardo chapters are some of the best. So I thought this would be the best investment of my crowns, and if I get a few more, I'm like 10,000 is almost enough to finish him, but I need a few more. So I thought, why not try to push for the 3,200 and get that additional bonus. The way I was doing it is using my normal heavy tank army. Let me show you. Having my normal heavy tank. Oh no, my plane is not done yet. What's up with that? All right. So it's my normal heavy tank army, and I go for full destruction, and it is costly. Like it does cost a lot of oil, and if I mess up, then all this oil is gone. It costs me like 15,000 oil to rebuild it. And I just have to make sure I get that 15,000 more often, that I collect that more often than I lose my army. The league bonus does help, the victory chest here. League bonus is a mess, but the victory chest does help. Let me just show you this. We get like 330 oil per attack. That's like nothing. I need like 7 attacks to be successful, to be able to lose 1 heavy tank. That's ridiculous. But the league bonus does help. The what am I saying? The chest does help. All right. So and then I hope to get like a bunch of medals at once and then rebuild. I don't like spending crowns to get more crowns, but for this one I'm also a little bit in a rush this morning. So let me finish this. And then let's do an attack. And let's try to get those 13 medals that we need. And I would use tactics, but I wouldn't use mercenaries. And I would only use like one general. So the good thing is that I'm not attacked that often. So how about this one? The thing is, if we get, maybe I should have calculated that. Yeah, so this is the typical bases you see. I'll skip this one, although it has 33 medals. 33, I would need 2 stars. Maybe 2 stars would be sufficient. Maybe not quite. So yeah, you get these kind of bases, and they will cost you a lot. Like, they all have their traps obviously active. They all have like high bunkers. It's really hard to find any base that you think is worth attacking from the resource perspective. But yeah. Or you get something like this. This is already some of the weaker bases. It's only 230 and doesn't have the high bunkers. But it has like only 4 medals, and it has a lot of it has blessings. So they actually make a big difference. So when I'm looking for bases, I'm trying to find bases that have some sort of weakness. Like maybe some traps are sprung. Or it doesn't have like 3 active generals. Or it doesn't have white walls or anything like that. Yeah, this has sometimes happens as well. Who knows why. I also don't know why a user has to know about this. Like, why don't they just skip it automatically and give me the next base? But anyway. Yeah, so I think the other strategy you can do is go for sniping. And before radars were nerfed, like 2 years ago or whatever it is now, that was pretty effective. Now you can still use regular tanks to snipe, or those tank destroyers. No, what are they called? Anyway, the new barrack unit. But I find it hard to, like, first of all, it's not fun. That's the main reason, actually. And also the new traps, like especially the decoy trap, actually makes this pretty risky. Okay, so are these the 13 medals we need? But so this is not super high, but it does have blessings, so I don't think I will get quick victory here necessarily. The other thing I'm looking for is maybe this is the base, I don't know. Okay, I'll try this, and if not, we'll, let's go for it. Okay, so I did choose it because here I do want you, and I will also use my mercenaries. So I'm going for 50% quick victory. Okay. So I also like this base because it has the anti-tanks are actually quite exposed. So that could help. And why not use this as well? This may be costly for my fighters now, but I think I'll have to do it. Okay, they both still live. Barely, though. Okay. We Close at the 50%. Oh dear. Oh dear, really? We missed it? What happened here? Okay, so this won't be our big victory. But it should get us close anyway. It's costly. We have one more anti-tank gun that's gone now. Nice. Okay, so no more anti-tank gun. That's usually a big win. The rest should be cleanup. And, yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, maybe I could have... I don't know what I could have done to get that extra star. So we will have a second episode for this. But we're close, so that's good. We'll need one more attack. Maybe there's something we can snipe. I probably won't do it in this episode. These are not mine, right? Is there anything more hidden? No. Okay. Yep. Very close. 10 medals. All right. I gained 2,500 oil, which nowhere near covers my costs. Okay, so now we're only 3 medals away. But we need to rebuild the army. Which I can barely afford actually, but I can. Alright, so I'll come back and try this again. But very, very close now, so let's hope I don't get attacked by the time my army rebuilds. And then have another go. Alright, thanks for watching and see you next time.